Little known fact, when I was in high school, I had a bluegrass band. We were called Little Creek, and our first album and last album was called Over the Waterfall. There's maybe one copy left in a box in my parents' basement, so, you know, hey, if you're interested. So today we are taking a deep dive into my mysterious past as a bluegrass fiddler, and we are going to learn one of Little Creek's standard tunes, Blackberry Blossom. Let's get started. Alright, so before we start learning the tune, I'm just going to give you guys a listen to how the whole thing sounds. So here it is. It's going to be the tune and the variation, and then also the harmony part and backup parts in there. This month's tune. I gotta say, love this one. I know I always say that, but this one is like especially great. So let's get started. We're going to learn the tune and the variation. We're gonna learn them by call and response, short phrases, you know the drill. If you need to rewind and replay any part of the tune, always can do that. The magic of YouTube. So we are in G major today. Let's just real quick play a G major scale. Low second finger, C natural. Low second finger, G natural. That's your G scale. So those are your finger placements for this tune. Starting with the first half of the tune, the A part, we're going to go to the first phrase. Here's how it'll sound. Starts with a low second finger on the E string, so your G natural. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big phrase. Let's try it again. Second phrase of the A part starts with your first finger on D, playing an E note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. Let's put those two phrases together, starting with that G natural on the E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next phrase starts with your open E string. We're just going to play a couple pickup notes, and then it becomes the same as the first phrase. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. Last phrase of the A part starts again with that first finger on the D string playing an E note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Putting those last two phrases together, we are starting on the E string with those pickup notes. 1, 2, 3. Now the B part. We are going to play the first phrase of the B. It starts with your first finger on the D string, playing that E note. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a little bit of leaping across the A string here. It can help to kind of lift the bow just a smidge so you don't get... So here we go. We're going to play that phrase again. Next phrase starts with that same note, first finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Now we'll put those two phrases together. This is the first part of the B part, starting with that first finger on D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Third phrase of the B part is actually the same as the first. Let's play that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more. And the last phrase of the whole entire tune also starts with your first finger on the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Putting those last two phrases together, here's what we got. 1, 2, ready, go. We have gone through the entire tune. I'm going to play it slow, medium, and fast, and you can try playing along with those. Again, you know, if you need to spend more time on the slow version, just repeat that. So here we go, playing it slowly all the way through. 1, 2, 3, go. Repeat that. B part. B part again. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's speed it up, and we're going to go full blast. 1, 2, 3, 4. One note about the bowing for this tune, I use Georgia shuffle bowing. The basic idea of it is you've got a kind of sharp down bow that goes really fast, and then you have 3 notes on an up bow, and it gives that down bow a big accent. So if you're watching my bow, this is what'll happen. There's the beginning of the Georgia shuffle with the big down bow, 3 notes on the up bow, then a down bow again, and then 3 notes again, down bow. And the key is to make that down bow really, really fast. You want to make sure that you're not going, because then you're going to get a really wonky rhythm. But if you've got that quick down bow, it gives it a very cool groove. So that's what's going on. We're going to play through the variation now. So the variation on this tune, we're going to add an introduction and an ending, so a little special tag at the beginning and the end. We're also going to have a couple melodic variations in the tune, and we're going to have a pizzicato note, which is like extra fun. So starting with the intro, this is just sort of a shuffle introduction. So what you're doing is you're playing a double stop with your first finger playing a B note on the A string, your second finger playing a G natural note on the E string. You're doing that together, and you're just playing this rhythm. That sort of sets the pace for the tune. So this is what it sounds like up to speed. Alright, so a melodic variation happens right at the beginning of the tune. Instead of that very notey beginning that goes like this, we're going to cut pretty much all of that out. We're just going to play a few quarter notes. So we're going to go. So it's just 2, 1, open there. And then we're going to go on with the tune. So it'll sound like this. Up to speed, it'll be like this. Then we go into another melodic variation. Instead of playing, we're going to change that melody just a smidgen, almost like turn it inside out. So it's going to go like this. Play that again. Up to speed. And then we just go to the end of the A part. Here is where one of my favorite things, the pizzicato note, comes into the tune. At the very beginning of the B part, we've got that note that starts the B part, first finger on the D string. Then the next note is an open E, but instead of playing that with our bow, we're we're gonna use our third finger over here and we're gonna pluck the E string like that. So we're gonna go, then the pizzicato, and then the bow comes back into it on the third finger note on the A string. So it's, this is what that'll sound like if we put that into the B part. Pretty cool. And at the end of the tune, we've got just this kind of classic bluegrass tag. I cannot tell you how often my bluegrass band ended a tune like this. So this is how it goes. You've probably heard that. Let's do it again. And those are all the parts of the variation. Let's try playing it all the way through, first slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's take it at medium speed. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to go at full speed. This is about the speed that my band preferred to take tunes in high school. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that does it for this month's tune. Thank you all so much for watching and learning. There will be a poll later on in the month to ask you guys, what do you want to know about this tune? We could cover Georgia shuffle bowing, we could talk a little bit more about what makes a tune sound bluegrassy. Any of those things are par for the course. Looking forward to more tunes with you all. I hope you are having the best summer, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!